This is Artifacts of Mars. If you're ever wondering, there's a lot of confusion about UFO sightings and Chinese lanterns. Chinese lanterns are they're like a little hot air balloon. They put a candle inside them. The candle provides heat, causes the air to become thin, and so the thing rises. And somebody was setting some of these things off at 4th of July fireworks this year. It was my first time ever seeing them in person. Camera really doesn't do them justice, but I'll describe what I saw. During daytime, it looks like basically a small balloon with a candle in it, with fire inside it, and there was a moderate breeze, nothing big. Those were flying over the fireworks. They didn't gain a lot of height. Then as you look at them, they get distant, they just kind of look like they're hanging there. And then they started showing them again, sending them up at night. I got some more frames of them, and it looked like a big fire in the sky, to be honest with you. Not a huge fire, but it looked like a fire in the sky going by. That's the ones that you see that are in the dark. Camera doesn't do it justice. But if you want to, compare them, you certainly can. We see a lot of footage. People are always saying that they're Chinese lanterns. I'm going to state for the record that none of what you're about to see are UFOs. None. They're Chinese lanterns, all verified. There are some fireworks in one of the shots, and the moon gets in one of the shots. But there are no UFOs. So you can be the judge. I just thought I'd make a video on this and show people what these things look like with just a handy cam. The Vivitar handy cam is what I was using. Whatever they call it. You can be the judge. I'm Artifacts of Mars. Remember, you are being lied to about UFOs, so no matter what you think of this. I'm Artifacts of Mars. Thanks for watching, and enjoy the slideshow. It's Artifacts of Mars. One thing I noticed about these things is they flicker quite a bit. So if you see these things flying over the city in one of these videos, and it's not flickering, then it's not a Chinese lantern. I think Chinese lantern is being used quite a bit for dismissive purposes, because they used to do the same thing with weather balloons and swamp gas and all sorts of easy canned explanations. That's a Chinese lantern right in the middle of the screen. No question of what it was. I was watching these things come over before and during fireworks, mostly before. It was a pretty good look at it. You can see that it flickers really well. What that was, that must have been the moon. As I was tracking the balloon, the Chinese lantern, so I think that was the moon that was going by there in the frame, took me by surprise. There weren't any UFOs on it. I can tell you that right off the bat. That's probably it. I'm gonna let you judge the rest of this for yourself. But these things would actually, unless you see them at a great distance, they're actually pretty easy to tell the difference between those and the UFO. I think most of the time you could. You just halfway observe it. They flicker a lot. They drift. They drift with the wind. And like I said, they look like a big fire in the sky at night. Camera really didn't pick them up all that well, but that's life. Alright. I'll shut up now and you watch the rest of the show, which isn't much.